Hey Justin, so we're shouting you for the day. You got to ride press data yesterday. It got cut a little bit on the short side, but we did track walk this morning. What were your impressions of the track so far?
Yeah, always Vegas. It's really slick on track walk in the morning. Just they make it really muddy to try to keep some moisture in it, but it'll be dry and hard packed soon. Didn't really get to ride too much press day. Had a little mishap on the start, torqued my bike a little, so probably did about 2 laps. But all in all, just ready to get out there and go racing. It's exciting.
You got stretched out, but you did a nice little head plan. It was sad to see, but
I did
feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. Did a nice little head plan and got right into it quick. Hopefully got the falls out for the day.
So in the little bit of time you did get to ride the track, were you able to get down? Is there anything really difficult or interesting about the layout, or do you think it's going to be pretty easy to dial in?
I think for the most part it'll be pretty, triples and stuff like that. It's hard because this dirt gets really hard packed, so you want a plush setting in the corners and choppy stuff, but at the same time there's some big rhythms, so you need to balance out the suspension. So we're going to watch for things like that, but all in all I think it'll be all right.
Cool. Hey, we're here with Tim from TCD. I guess easy question is asked. How do you know Justin? Why are you out here helping him, the whole 9 yards?
Me and Justin kind of go way back from when he was on 85's MTF days. I worked for him as a practice mechanic in 2011 and 2012 when he was on 250Fs. And really, I just, I want to see him do the best that he can do. I don't want to see him, kind of sit on the couch and let it all go by him. I know he's a fighter, so it's, for me, it's to prove a point to everybody else that, he's got it. I mean, he still has it. He's young and definitely capable of great things still.
So I think the easiest thing to see is other than actually assembling and kind of building this race bike for him, your main business is suspension, right? You were taking care of all that for him on this bike other than the actual build itself?
Yep, correct. We did the full build top to bottom as well as suspension. We had a lot of help from American Showa and Ryo and Brian from Showa as well, which between all three of us, we've got a pretty good package for him.
Had the first free practice and the first time session. What do you think so far? Any major changes?
Yeah, we got her stripped down to the frame right now. Not necessarily just pulling the suspension off. I tested all week and I'm a little on the soft side right now with some of the rhythms and G-outs and stuff, so we're going to make a big change before this last practice. I feel pretty comfortable with the track. Just need to pick up about a second or two and be pretty close to the fight, but always by the time it's race time I usually pick up that time and I'll be all right. But just getting the bike fine-tuned, changing a few things here and there, just little things, but it's all good so far.
With the way the track's developing so far, have you found a section that you think is really going to make it or break it for everybody, that's really kind of giving anybody fits, or is it actually pretty mellow?
Well, it's not really mellow. It's just everyone's doing the same rhythms, but you have to do the rhythms every lap. But the pockets are really tight from landing to face, so you just got to stay put it in that pocket every time, and if you miss the rhythm, then it's going to be a make it or break it pretty much. So definitely need to have the timing on point, and that's what I was struggling with a little. Just I was so soft on my suspension that if I overshot anything a little bit, I'd bottom out and wouldn't be able to carry my drive. So we're making a few changes to that, and it should be good.
So stiffen up a little bit. It makes it so you can be a little off on the rhythm sometimes on laps and still be able to get through them.
Exactly. If you make a little mistake when your suspension's soft, you can't make the next jump. So we're gonna stiffen it up a bit and still try to keep the good corner and feel, and because it is hard and slick here. So I think we'll be all right.
Done. Track's been slick this morning. It's been breaking down. It's drying up. I saw that Justin came in and was talking to you quite a bit. You're a big-time electronics guru. What have you been working with him today, and what have you guys changed so far?
Well, the difference between what we pretty much came up with during the track, during the week, we have limited time testing, so we're really kind of like every time out is a new time for testing. So we found the bike was a little bit too powerful and could use more traction on the front end. So during the week, like I said, we freed the engine up quite a bit by letting it roll into the turns a bit freer, and with a game plan of knowing when we got here that'd be really good in the rhythms to be so free, and also thinking it's going to dry out. as Vegas does. So this latest change, basically, I just greased off, quite a bit of the power, partial throttle, and a little bit at full clamp. That way, as he's transient throttling going through the range, it's a little bit more linear, should I say. And then when he goes to wide open, it's more linear. But most of the rhythms, looking back at the data, he's going to be 50 to 75% throttle when he's doing the jumps. So we left that really aggressive. That way, in the rhythm lanes, he'll have all the power he had. But putting more traction by more engine braking on the front end will help slow the bike down into the hard pack turns.
Sounds good.
So there you are. That's the latest map change we're going into. We put a handlebar switch on for the last practice here, just so, we already got some good settings that he likes, but testing the new ones we want to go between. So
Yeah, so you can do a couple laps, flip the switch, try a couple and see which one
right.
first.
And then that way too, we don't lose a practice. Like if there's something maybe an idea more that I have, we don't go backwards, so we can just go on the fly and kind of test some new ideas. So.
Hey Justin, rough first run a little bit. The track is insane. You had your moment off the start. We had Bogle get knocked out and then followed up by Eli and Tim on the restart. What's it like out there right now?
It was carnage, that first one. The tracks, they built it. They built really deep gullies for all the rhythms, and there's kickers on everything. So they haven't done a good job prepping it, unfortunately. But just need to. For me, I got a little tight because I was being cautious. Unfortunately, this time I'm gonna try to loosen up a little more and try to get that whole strike because my start's been good. I just need to try to get on the inside a little bit more, and I'll be all right. But yeah, it's just all about timing out here because if you make one mistake, it throws you off so bad.
So you got the little bit of strawberry on the side, other than that, or that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
That's a good one.
We got a little sucked up in the rear wheel, but yeah, I don't know. It was as far as outside going. I got a bike come winging at me, so unfortunate. But just rebuild to go into the second one, try to do a little bit better, and third one even better. So yeah, I feel all right. I just need to loosen up a little, breathe, and not ride so tight.
Get that nice and clean now.
I'm on the spot. I was having fun before, but now you just made me nervous. I didn't want to share my technique. There's no one ever who's won a championship not show up for the bank.
Okay, Justin, second race, definitely a better start. We're up there, but that Joker lane, a lot of the guys are just taking it first lap and gapping away. Do you think that was kind of what just put you in the field a little bit back there?
We talked about it after, and yeah, I was like, maybe I'll be able to pull a little, do a clean lap, and maybe they'll screw the Joker lane, all those guys going at once. So, but no, it didn't work out for me. So I lost a little time, lost that lead group, and had to kind of pull back in a little bit. And yeah, it was much better. Got the bike really good. I just wish I could make internal changes to some stuff, but it's a little too late for that now. So just need to go out there, get another good start, and push a little bit harder.
Yeah, you almost had the whole shot this last time.
Yeah, it was really close. Yeah, it was really close on the start, and I think Marvin kind of slid up on the inside of me. So just getting more comfortable each time I ride the bike. I wish I had like a month before this to ride it a lot more, but I'm really happy and having fun and ready to put a better result in this last one.
Is it getting too bad right now?
What?
You having fun there, Navarro?
Yeah. I'm doing like a full stretch out. Killing it.
It's easy. We got to make it happen when we can. So last thing, good start. Joker lane probably right off the bat this time.
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor.
Yeah, the rumor is to take the Joker lane right away. So it's just, it's different with it being so much faster. So I definitely made the mistake of not taking it right away and lost the air. I still had him in sight, which I was happy with, but I just wasn't able to catch him. So definitely Joker lane right away and send it.
So, end of the night, last race tonight went a little bit smoother, a little bit more in the battle. Consistent laps. How do you feel overall at the end of the night?
Overall, it was good. I wish I was better the first one and the second one. The third one was much better, but we just built every time and made a few little changes every time we went out on the track, and it just got better and better, and I got more comfortable and more comfortable. So I think if I could rode like I did the last race to Oldham, it would have been great, but came up a little short in the first two, unfortunately.
So, well, kind of this dead little bit of off season. I heard you talking. We maybe see you racing next week. You think you want to line up another time, or you gonna think about it?
I'd like to race the straight rhythm. I need to figure out in like a day before the truck heads back to Michigan. So we're gonna talk about it and see what happens. But I definitely I was really happy all day with how everything went and the little team I have around me. It went really good, and I was really pumped on everyone doing a great job.
I think that's probably the last thing we cover about every time I came back. Even though you're battered, bruised, they're changing parts on your bike, you're getting all hooked up on the thing around your arm. You still were laughing, good smile on the face. Crew was joking around.
I mean,
like a good
it couldn't have
experience.
went much worse with things that happened. I crashed the press day of the first go, tore up the bike. We had to do a panic to get that back together. Got taken out in the first turn, got a nice rash on my side, nice tires, and it was crazy. But all in all, for how crazy it was, if it was something else last year, I would have been so mad and so upset, and it would have kind of messed my night up. But I just kept positive, happy, and we did all right. I just wanted to thank everyone for putting this program together for the Monster Cup. It was really appreciative, and we got Tech Care Designs that helped me out huge. Twisted Development, PH Extreme race shop out of Miami. My big sponsors, Alpine Stars, Scott and Rye, they came through strong. And as you can see, all the other sponsors that are on here, they really helped us out a lot. And Showa stepped up really big, and Yoshimura as well, and Dunlop, and all the guys, all these little sponsors that make the bike fun. It was an awesome weekend, and I wish I could do a little better, but we made progress all weekend.